Welcome back, and now we're heading off into Fort Frolic.
You're almost there. The spear to Ryan is up on ahead.
Perfect, now we're gonna go meet Ryan.
Ryan
Right.
handed the keys to Fort Frolic over to a guy named Sander Cohen. Cohen's an artist, says some. He's a Section 8, says I. I've seen all kinds of cutthroats, freaks, and hard cases in my life. But Cohen, he's a real lunatic. Guy's a whole psychopath.
By the way, if you guys didn't know what the song that was playing when Atlas was speaking, that was Rise, Rapture, Rise. That is Rapture's theme song. It's like basically our Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand for the Rapture National Anthem. But now we're gonna go to Ryan. Yay! Oh, wait, hold on. What? The fuck?
That's better. Atlas Ryan. Atlas Ryan. Da 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 da. Time-wise, you could get something decent on the radio. The artist has a duty to seduce the ear and delight the spirit. So say goodbye to those two blowhards, and hello to an evening with Sander Cohen.
Yes, this is my favorite part of the game because of Sander Cohen. This guy is absolutely demented, but in a calm way. Kind of like Hannibal Lecter meets Salvador Dali.
I haven't seen a sign of real life down here in months. Let's see if you're just another Johnny-come-lately. Or maybe something more delicious.
So now we have to prove that we're worthy for Sander Cohen. The thing with Sander Cohen is that he knows he's in control. He knows he's pulling the strings. And that's what makes him all the more menacing, is that you can't do anything. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Oh, there you go. Fault. Bot shut down. The thing with Cohen is, he's a sick fuck. He knows he's a sick fuck. But he knows that you have no choice but to accept his rules and man up. But he's so calm about it. His demeanor about everything. he just bounce on the guy? That's awesome.
Oh, smell the malt vinegar in this one. I've waited so long for something tasty to come to this little burg, but all that pass are yokels and rubes. Where are my manners? Come in! Come in! Sander Cohen awaits you at the Fleet Hall.
We get entrance into the Fleet Hall. Cohen's demented little playground.
Welcome to Fort Frolic. No need to thank me for jamming the transmissions of those boors, Atlas and Ryan. Let them have their squabble. The artist, yes, the artist knows there is richer earth to till. For example, I test you, little one, but for a reason. I test all my disciples. Some shine like galaxies, and some Come now, into my home.
Let's go meet up with Sander Cohen in his home, the Fleet Hall. The Kickettes, 2 weeks only. Stood up again. Oh god.
Stood up again. Second time this week. Ever since my face was... Well, Steinman worked on me, but it was never the same since the blast. Being alone so much got a girl time to think. Who could hate me so much they'd ruin me like this? And what did I do to them? You know, I keep thinking of all them bandits and terrorists Ryan's got locked up in Palo Square, and I get so mad. Sometimes I can hardly breathe. If I could only confront them, tell them what they did to me, how they're ruining everything for me, for Rapture. Maybe I feel better.
So she got stood up by Ryan again because of that. Because of Steinman's surgery, basically. She looked too ugly. She looked too ugly, so Ryan was like, I don't want that. And so he wasn't really in love. Too preoccupied. Which sucks. But here's a little neat trick that I learned. Over here, you're not supposed to be able to go over here. But if you try and go over here,
I think I would meet with my public now when I'm preparing. Unbelievable.
you get that little message and you see Cohen's shadow. You don't get to see Cohen just yet. Look, a guitar! Yeah! Guitar Hero!
Regarding your review of Anna Culpepper's latest musical insult, of all the worthy artists in Rapture, why you continue to devote column inches to this musical gremlin is beyond my imagination. Where she is not derivative, she's boring. Where she's not boring, she's obvious. Where she's not obvious, she's dangerous.
You saw him mention the name Anna, or you heard him mention the name Anna Culpepper. She is someone important. She's someone important because Cohen and Culpepper are artists, but with a feud with each other. But I'll explain more with that along as we get more audio diaries. Excuse me. Listen. Hear that in the background? Not Cohen. I meant the song. That is Cohen's masterpiece that appears on the Bioshock soundtrack. I recommend you look up that song immediately. It's a very, very powerful piano ballad. I highly recommend it.
Presto, presto! No, no! I'm trying. Please!
What the fuck is going on here?
No! Oh God, you sick fuck, let me out of there!
What the fuck?
Life, death. The burden of the artist is to capture. See young Fitzpatrick here on the stage. Use your camera. Take him as he is now, so I may remember him. And now you've got Fitzpatrick caught in his moment of glory. It seems you've got the eye of the shutterbug, little moth. Now, head to the atrium and place his photograph in my masterpiece. And so our collaboration commences.
Now, as you see, we're working for Cohen now. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Isn't this gonna be fun? So as you see, Cohen has no remorse. and is a sick fuck because he just blew up somebody strapped to a exploding piano. As stupid as that sounds, Cohen makes it sound intimidating. And I'd fear for my life because if you saw, he was stuck to the floor with plaster. Same thing with everyone else here. Everyone's stuck here with plaster. Only problem is, these people are dead. As you can see, their throats are slit, so presumably Cohen probably slit their throats. They're probably past disciples of his, and they slit their throats. Or anyone that was unlucky enough to get stuck in Fort Frolic with Cohen was stuck trying to deal with him, and most likely they lost. So, and he has those things everywhere. They are his works of art. Disgusting art, but art you can't ignore. Art that captivates the eye, as Cohen likes to say. If we go over here and we see that tonic over there, we gotta go jump for it. Whee!
What an outstanding display of athleticism.
Yeah, Cohen likes to say that. We get Alarm Expert. Alarm Expert, there's 2 or fewer alarm tiles whenever you hack. I don't find it all that useful. I would say skip it. You see Houdini splicers here. Let's try and finish them off. Okay.
I was just getting warmed up.
Yay! You spawned right in front of me. Hey, talk about shitty spawns. You hear the piano? The piano in this area gives me those feels. Oh man, it's creepy. It adds to the vibe. It adds to this doomy, artsy kind of vibe even.
I know why you've come, little Paul. You've your own canvas, one you'll paint with the blood of a man I once loved. Yes, I'll send you to Ryan. But first, you must be part of my masterpiece. Go to the atrium. Hurry now. My muse is a fickle bitch with a very short attention span. Do you see it? When I am dust, this is what they'll point to. My quad tick. My masterpiece. Go ahead. Don't be afraid. Touch it.
Touch. So far, we're one step in completing his masterpiece.
Free of those kinks and defects. And here's the glorious news. This is just the moment of conception. Out in this place, there are 3 men, all former disciples of mine, all connected by a common thread. Betrayal. Find them, little Paul, and immortalize their mortality in my quad tick. Go. Once they've been sent to their reward, you shall go to yours, and to Ryan. The door
So he wants us to go kill Ryan.
is now open to you, my Paul.
Few things. One, he wants us to kill Ryan. He basically wants us to kill Ryan. A man that I formerly loved. 2, every time you hear him speak, he has the footsteps. The tap, tap, tap.
Don't look at me like that.
Just deal with these splicers. 2, every time he speaks, I'll save this diary for... I'm gonna speak first. Every time he speaks, you hear the tap, 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 tap. 3, We now open the door to the Poseidon Plaza. So that's a huge plus. We open this area up a little bit more. 4. We now have an objective to kill more people to add to his quad tick. 5. We got a crossbow. This crossbow is basically the sniper rifle of Rapture. Best way I can put it. And what the fuck? We're gonna go try and test out this sniper rifle, crossbow, whatever you want to call it, as soon as we find some enemies.